This is a great, simple Valentine's Day art lesson. We are going to be using a heart stencil. I have a paper folded in half so I can make it into a Valentine's Day card, but you can definitely just use a regular piece of paper. And I have some crayons that I've separated into cool colors and warm colors. So we're going to make a abstracted heart, and we are going to make sure that we use value and we separate our warm and cool colors to really make it interesting. So I'm going to take my heart-shaped stencil. I could place it in the middle, centered. I can also place it on its side, whichever one you prefer. I think I'm going to turn it on its side. Make sure to hold it in place. Trace around your heart, and if you don't have a heart-shaped stencil, that's okay too. Once I have my heart drawn on my paper, I'm going to create curly lines going through my heart and across to the edge of each side of my paper. So I'm going to start over here, and I'll make one big curl over here, and then maybe this one going in the other direction, and I'm going to make sure I touch the other edge of my paper. So I started on this edge and I made sure to go all the way across to this edge. Now I'm going to do it one more time, and again, these could be any of the four sides that you want. Just make sure you go from one edge through your heart to the other edge. So I'm going to do another one here, going from the top and all the way to the bottom, and maybe one more right over here. So I did 1, 2, and 3 curly lines going across my paper. And what this does is it gives me a really interesting shape in all of these different areas. So this right here would be one shape. Even this little teeny tiny one over here would be considered a shape on its own, therefore a different color. So we are going to create a beautiful warm and cool colored abstracted heart using crayons. You could use anything else that you like, as long as whatever material you use can make value. So remember, value is the lightness or darkness of a color. So we're going to use our crayons showing lights, mediums, and darks. So the first thing you want to do is you need to decide, do you want your heart to be warm colors and the background cool colors, or do you want your heart to be cool colors and the background warm colors? So once you figure that out, you can begin drawing. And so the ideas here is that every shape would show value. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to do my heart cool colors and my background warm colors. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to outline my heart with my cool colored crayon, just to make sure that I don't accidentally come out of my heart with the opposite group of colors. And now each shape is going to be a different color of cool colors. And again, each shape is also going to show lights, mediums, and darks. So I'm going to start over here. I'm going to start by pressing really hard with my crayon, creating a really dark value. And then I'm going to go into a medium value, and then a little bit lighter, and then very, very light. I could use this color again somewhere else in my heart, but I have so many different colors of cool family that I am going to change it up. But if you only have 3 or 4 cool colors, that's okay. You can keep repeating your colors. Remember, each shape must be its own color, and each shape must show value: darks, mediums, and lights. Before I color this section here, and even this one here, I feel like these spaces are very big. So feel free to add another curl line inside those shapes as well, if you would like to. Cool colors are done. Now it's time to use my warm colors for my background, remembering to show value, lights, mediums, and darks. And every time you come to a new shape, you use a new color. And there you have your warm and cool, valued, abstracted heart. You could leave it and then create a really beautiful message on the inside. You can even outline it with a black Sharpie, which is what I'm about to do, just to make it really bold, really make it stand out. Up to you. You can decide what you want to do with it.